gold and everything which needs to be known regarding it. A current trend in light of the weakened economy is buying gold. A great deal of investors point out that the gold industry is preferable in the periods of economic uncertainty. Keep reading for several superb advice in regards to the gold market. Ahead of investing in a gold item from the seller, you need to ensure you will have a firm delivery agreement. When your seller can't agree to immediate delivery, get the delivery date and composing. You ought to be given the estimated date of delivery. Don't proceed with all the order till you have this information. If you plan to offer jewelry through mail-in companies, be sure to do your homework first. Understand when you will be paid and tips on how to ensure the mailing. Have a photo of all the items you are sending so there will be no questions later. When looking to promote gold and you're not sure from the value, have a look at getting it appraised. This will likely cost a little money in advance, but it's important to understand what you have. If you would like to get an unbiased value, retain the help of a certified appraiser. In the event you continue with your want to sell, do be aware that you won't get the price the piece has been appraised at. When considering selling your gold jewelry, you should discover if you would like get melt value or market it as jewelry. The easiest strategy to sell off gold, as well as the one many dealers and pawnbrokers prefer, is made for the melt value. You ought to look for a person buyer who seems to be enthusiastic about the jewelry itself if you wish to obtain a better price. Avoid letting people recognize that you are planning to sell your gold. You don't know who to trust or that is listening. Stay quiet about the investment and be sure you retain it safe. That will make certain that a house robber doesn't pull off it. Don't ignore thrift stores and antique shops when you are evaluating gold deals. A number of these places offer great finds in gold with a cheap price if dig deep enough. Usually, you will see donated pieces of great value because individuals are undecided about their cost. Their loss will be your gain. Shop around before you make any decisions with regards to a gold buyer. You'll be surprised by all the various offers you'll get. Should you stay with your first buyer, you could get an awful deal. Think of this beforehand to be able to put as much as possible inside of your pocket. A magnet can assist you see whether a gold piece is solid. Gold is not really magnetic. The clasp can be solid gold, but it's entirely possible that the piece is practically entirely gold-plated. You may test out your jewelry using this method. Ask the gold party representative regarding how the gold's purity in carats is established. Often, the piece will probably be stamped. However, if you will find no visual indications, there are many approaches to determine purity. The most simple test involves using acid. When the company claims to use that kind of test, it may be an indication that they are less knowledgeable about accurate testing methods. Tend not to spend money on any market before you have done your research. Lots of folks boast of being experts and need to have their hands on your cash. Any claims that advertise overnight fortunes needs to be taken with a grain of salt. Gold won't allow you to get rich overnight, so don't expect the maximum amount of. Sort your gold by just how many carats it is actually. Weighing those items separately ensures you receive the true value it's worth, but some sellers won't try this. This, needless to say, brings about fewer dollars for yourself. Before you make your journey, have your pieces separated prior to walk-in. You can easily sell your gold from the mail. You could prefer this since it's easier. They send you a prepaid envelope, that you then turn around and send your jewelry directly to them to obtain your check back later. Just remember that such firms usually don't pay much for your jewelry, in comparison with other options. Some of these outfits compensate you 1/3 of your money for the item than you may get elsewhere, so take care. Know your dealer before purchasing gold. To discover a reputable dealer that sells gold, call your local BBB. This way, you can check reviews, experience, complaint resolution and a lot more. When they aren't resolved, move on. If you want to stay safe when buying gold, be sure you're researching who seems to be buying it. Specifically, if you are sending your gold via mail, it is crucial that you already know anyone is reputable. Companies which buy gold are listed with the BBB, to find out if complaints are listed for your vendor. Evaluate what you need from buying gold before putting your cash in it. Gold generally is a great investment, but it's another very volatile one. If you're in a position to set a restriction on being exposed to it and have a few things at heart before you decide to lay out, you can make more money. Find out about the buyback policy. Reselling gold is often done at a premium. Also consider the fee for shipping to your dealer who is not located nearby. To safeguard your interests, will not purchase gold then leave it along with your dealer. Gold is most beneficial when considered a lengthy term investment. Will not purchase gold when costs are high. You ought to actually hold off until prices drop to make a smart investment. Pace your buying over time in both pros and cons. Avoiding timing the marketplace gives you better pricing after a while. It is vital that you don't buy excessive when making an investment in gold. It is far from the right sort of investment to supply money. In addition, gold's price might be volatile. Only if equities devalue, it will increase in value. You ought not invest greater than 5% of your total portfolio into gold. Selling and buying gold is not really as complicated as it might seem in the beginning. Anyone can understand it. The guidelines above have given the important information. Take advantage of this information to the benefit while you begin to make investments in gold.
GVMG, Global Viral Marketing Group. Thank you for watching to the end. One-time secret offer. Free web marketing tools giveaway and more. For more details, please click the URL below.